John Wick has been going through some things. After Chapter 2 and Chapter 3 Parabellum, the hitman had a price on his head for killing high-table crime lord Santino D'Antonio. If that wasn't bad enough, his old friend Winstone shot him out the end of the previous film off a roof.
I am really pissed off. You pissed, John? Are you? Yeah.
The price? Well, it's increased as we enter the thrilling new ground explored in John Wick Chapter 4. Keanu Reeves and franchise regulars Laurence Fishburne, Lance Reddick, and McShane are back, once again directed by Chad Stahelski. The third sequel in this excellent action series is written by Shay Hatten, who also co-wrote Parabellum, and Michael Finch. In this chapter, well, it's the most operatic and epic yet. Holy hell, this is good. John Wick is in serious trouble. Every gun for hire is ready and willing to take the legend down 6 feet below. Mr. Wick, however, may have figured out how he can possibly defeat the High Table and earn his freedom once and for all. Until then, he must deal with a blind badass named Kane, played by Donnie Yen, and a fellow appropriately named Killer, Scott Adkins. The list also includes a mysterious fellow named Tracker, Shamir Anderson, and to make matters even worse, the vindictive Marquis, Bill Skarsgård of IT fame, wants to bring Wick down. Will John Wick finally claim his freedom, or will he finally meet his match? Perhaps he can finally be free with the help of a few loyal friends, including Shimazu, played by Hiroyuki Sanada, and his daughter Akira, played by Rina Sawayama. John Wick Chapter 4 is one of the best action movies of the past few years. And if you're wondering about the hefty runtime, don't. Sitting down for the latest installment, I was curious about 20 minutes in, I was thinking, can they keep up the pace really for that long? But you know what? When this epic flick finally ended, I was stunned that it was over. This incredible feature brings all the elements that worked before and gives the fourth film urgency and pulse-pounding thrills. Yes, this is a mesmerizing story with colorful characters, brilliant action sequence, and some of the most intriguing big-screen baddies you're likely to find in the movies this year. They were really cool. The action set pieces are utterly gorgeous. They run the gamut from a stunning fight at a club with hundreds of dancers surrounding this big battle. It's a beautiful sequence. And then there's a bird's eye view of several fights going on all at once, and it's wild to watch. There's another chase on a horseback, and one with the car sans its doors. All of this you'll be cheering once Mr. Wick takes on that staircase with all that awaits him as he makes his way up. It's no shock that the team behind 8711 Action can pull all this off. The detail in the fight choreography is sublime. Everyone deserves massive props, especially all the mind-blowing stunt work on display. It's impossible not to get excited about the addition of Scott Adkins and Hiroyuki Sanada and Shamir Anderson. He's also delightful, and the dog is really cool too, by the way. Donnie Yen is mesmerizing here. He steals the movie several times. The legendary action star brings charm, humor, and intensity to Kane. And while Mr. Skarsgård isn't entirely on their level when it comes to stunts, the actor excels at bringing a sense of glee to his cruelty. Mr. Reeves effortlessly makes Mr. Wick one of the most enigmatic characters of his career with these films. As convoluted as this could be, it's easy to connect to who and what is on display. Like the previous films, the mythology is utterly compelling. It's an accessible world for the viewer to engage in. And yes, the film goes deeper into what has come before. And considering this franchise is fueled so heavily by action, it's more than a little impressive that they can still create this kind of on-screen magic. And I'd hate to forget to mention the atmospheric score by Tyler Bates and Joel J. Richard. The fourth round of John Wick is something extraordinary. And with so many colorful characters, I can't wait to see what's next. Not only is John Wick one of my favorite franchise films, John Wick Chapter 4 is likely to be one of the best films of 2023. Even with its extended runtime, every scene feels necessary to build this fantastic sequel. And judging by the audience that surrounded me in the film, most attendees were equally blown away. Chad and the crew over at 8711 Action Design deserve heaps of credit for this stunning fourth chapter. Everything about this flick works, and it's lovely to see yet another action film bring such integrity to the big screen. Don't let the length fool you guys. John Wick Chapter 4 may be the most exhilarating 2 hour and 38 minutes you'll spend in theaters this year. Guys, I'm giving this a 10. That was Jimmy O from JoBlo. Please check out our other YouTube channels and of course, JoBlo.com.